Hello everybody, I am Moldy Wisdom. This is Hellpoint once again. Today we are going after the nervous wiring, which is a incredibly rare material that is very difficult to find. And I guess rare and difficult to find kinda go hand in hand. If something is rare, it is definitely difficult to find unless you are just ridiculously lucky, or know exactly where to look, or you cheated. It's gotta be one of those. And I gotta remember where that elevator is that takes me down to where I can just stroll on out into the vacuum of space. It's around here somewheres, and you're gonna make swords pop out of the floor if I don't do something about you. And I don't want swords popping out and impaling my anus. That's not what I came here for. You still managed to stab me in the ankle, though. I'll give you that. Oh, here we go. The elevator should be right here behind Fat Boy. Swinging those stretchy arms out. A lesser version of an earlier boss. A lesser consumer. I believe that's what they should be called. Just lesser consumers. Because the full-blown regular-ass consumer was back in fucking Alma Mater Atrium. I think that's where it was anyway. And I think I'm about to sneeze, but the sneeze seems to be fading. My nose will not sneeze the snaz. And where is the door? Which side's the door on? It's there. There is door. And here we will be going out into space. And we got this breach here, in case I die horribly. Now then, let's get all up on out there. Turn that on while I get changed into something a lot less comfortable and more cumbersome than my regular ass armor. Yep, look how slowly I'm moving in this thing. But at least I don't have to worry about suffocating. That's the price you gotta pay for being able to travel out into space and not die. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for some dude with a sword and a shield and an astronaut outfit. And away! At least I can still sprint at a decent pace. That's always welcome. Being able to move nice and quick at the cost of all of my stamina. Refined carbon, probably never gonna use you. And here's that bridge. Here's the bridge that I need that'll take me over here. And now then, not that way, that just leads to an optional weapon that I don't ever want to use. This way. Or maybe there was just something else over there. The optional weapon is in a different place that I'm thinking of. And over here we've got a thing. Button! Yep. Filled the room with oxygen. I guess this room's just to give you some breathing room if you don't have the EVA suit. Pun most definitely intended. Now let's keep on moving. Was this thing here the first time and I just didn't know it? I gotta be paying more attention to the things. And here we've got some evil astronauts armed with spears. And this is a glass floor, not a hole in the ground, as you might believe. Which I believed my first time through here. If I recall correctly, I was jumping over this one while recording, and then I died from oxygen deprivation. And if we go over this way, we've got this boy. just waiting to blast my face off. And now I need you to... Okay. You can just go ahead and wedge yourself in the corner. Well then, how's about some none of that and a lot of me slicing your ass out? There you go. That's a protective energy module. Don't really know what that's for. Could probably find a use for it. And you can just die. Well, that works. Bye. And this does not lead me to where I need to go. And my nose is running. It probably would be better to go over there and activate the checkpoint there and then open a thing that'll let me get back over here faster, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I think that would be faster than going back from the checkpoint I'm already set to respawn at if I end up dying horribly, which, as you know, is greatly possible. Like, super possible, almost guaranteed to happen. And I'll just get on over here. And then I'll slap this breach all open. Yeah. This'll make it easier to get over to the thing that'll let me get to where I need to go. Because I can hit this button. And that makes a bridge happen. And that door there just leads... That's just another way to get back to the observatory. And you can also find another set of Port Isoadin credentials there after defeating the optional boss, which is just a greater version of a regular-ass enemy that we've already seen. And I will fight him on the way out. I'll show that off. And it looks like we got ourselves another coin that I still don't know what to do with. I explored this game very thoroughly and on my own time and have not yet found any use for those coins. And then we've got this place over here. A place that I've had to run back through so many times because I fell a lot in a place that I'm about to be getting to on the way to get the nervous wiring. And in fact, the room where you get the nervous wiring is where I had the most trouble and the most deaths of any place in this game so far. Unless you count the very final boss who thoroughly wrecked my shit many times while playing on my own time. And are you about to... Yeah, you're about to shoot that wall. Good. That's what I want. I want you wasting your ammunition on that wall. And over this way leads to an optional weapon that I was mentioning earlier that I'm never going to use and don't feel like grabbing. And then we go up here, and you're waiting to put a bullet in my face. Okay, despite my best efforts, I took a big-ass cannon shell to the nose. And I'm gonna have to deal with you. That's right, air out your steamy vents. And we'll just take care of you, nice and easy. And I don't think there's anything up in this room. Yep, completely empty. And I don't see any purpose in coming up here. No purpose whatsoever. Now then, if we just keep going this way, find ourselves another coin that I still don't know what to do with. And here, this is the room where you will find the nervous wiring, all the way at the very bottom of this huge structure. And yeah, you do gotta do some platforming, and this is what made me die so many times. Now you might think that the best way to do this would be to just jump all the way down, but nope, you can just cheat your way down by doing that. Haha, I'm not going through this again. Like I already said, many death here, no want anymore. And here we are, down at the bottom of the structure. And if we just come this way, and we got ourselves some nervous wiring. And with that, we'll be able to make the AI patch conductor. And what are you saying? That's just some frickin' faces you're throwing out there. Showing me all these weird faces. I ain't got time for your weird faces. Now let's go up. We going up and away. Back to the top. Because that's the way we gotta go to get up on out of here. Got the thing that I needed. And I don't think there's anything worth grabbing over there, so we're going this way. And I'm not taking this ladder because I cannot jump off of it and land safely to save my life. So I'm gonna jump from up here. A few ankle bones in the wrong places, but that's the price I'm willing to pay. And here, I will take that Aegis armature armor, which is cooler looking astronaut armor that weighs a little bit more, but it protects better. Look at that helmet. Okay, why did the helmet change back to regular astronaut face? I don't think it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to look like that, but when you get all close and up and on it, and yeah. Minor bugs and or glitches, but this stuff's lighter, so I will stick to it. And you just drew a face there. You and your weird-ass symbol messages. And here we go. Right back to the checkpoint. So now we got what we came for. Let's get back to the observatory. And it would be probably a lot faster to synchronize this breach, assuming I have a breach synchronizer, which I do, but I don't feel like using it. And we're just gonna go ahead and act as if I don't have a breach synchronizer, as if teleporting is not an option. And here we go. We'll just do this up and then switch back to my other armor. My nice Revolute warrior clothing, which there's the chest piece, so that I can move more freely while not being killed. I think it offers better protection than the fucking goddamn astronaut clothes. Well, physical protection anyway. I'm sure the stats would probably disagree, but I like this armor. It looks nice. And here's that optional boss that I mentioned earlier. You know, the one that gives you the Portasodan credentials. There he is! The fucking transporter. Looks like a goddamn thing from Alien. It actually kinda does. It's just that tail and that long-ass tongue that I find disturbing. And you are gonna have to, just jam your claws into the floor for me. That'll take care of any problems you have. Well, any floor-related problems. And that's just, okay, I'm out of stamina. You got lucky, mister. I had the opportunity, but not the stamina to exploit your mistake. There we go. Just a few more of them and you won't be alive to be an asshole anymore. Yeah, look at your health just dropping down. Let's just carve you up some more. That's right, you do your spiral dive attack, and you ain't gonna get me with it because I know the tell that comes from it, and I know just how to dodge it. And, okay, I'm still in good shape. I got plenty of Healy juice, and you ain't got nothing, mister, except you're laying on the ground, leaving you wide open. And you're done. Got me some Portasoidin credentials, which I didn't need because I already found some hidden in the embassy. This thing don't do jack shit. And this way leads back to the observatory, and I found a branch of light. What exactly does that do? There it is. From the original tree, one can choose another branch and set their own destiny. Use it as at a breach for your own benefit, or ... What does "or" mean? I know that you can consume it at the breach to get a shitload of Axions, which I'm probably going to do, and I don't feel like reading into it at all. It might just be material used for making something that would be required to get a different ending to the game. But it ain't the ending I'm going after, and I got the observatory gallery key. Yay! Another key for me. And look at that, right back here in the observatory. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit this checkpoint, and then I'll go use that key that I picked up. Now I got a shield worth using. Thanks to the level ups I got out of eating that branch of light, I got enough foresight to actually use this shield. Only downside is it's a lot heavier than the sewn bulwark, and I could just level the shit out of my equipment load, and then I'll be able to just walk around freely like I did before. And that, I think the gallery key is used on the uppermost floor. Either that or the floor just below. And I'll just grab this refined carbon. And yeah, here it is. Observatory gallery key opens that door. And a nice healthy bit of Axions. Model for a light shield conductor. And another charged prism. Well, don't think I'll ever be using those things. Let's go make that thing that needs the AI thingamadoo. AI patch conductor. And make that son of a bitch. There we go. Mass AI patch conductor. Now, I'm also gonna tell you that the other guy that we met back in Portasoidin, who says he's gonna be at the Alma Mater Institute, he does another thing that I think will lead to another ending that I don't feel like going after right now. Hey, what news do you have? I have the AI patch, that's what. Alright, let me see. Nice work. This should override the interface protocol and allow us to warp out of here and get to Elion. The author must have infused you with some pretty interesting skills. We still need to power up the Ateliers. You can take care of it or wait for me to handle it. Either way, we'll meet back here before heading out to take care of the interface. Stay safe. That's right! That's another thing I forgot to do. I gotta head down back into Port Isoadin and find the console that allows me to send the power to the Ateliers, which I forgot to do. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!